Western Beach Titans and Southside Riptide. Welcome to Adelaide Super League, number 25. Hi everyone and welcome to the evening game or second game of the Adelaide Super League. We have the West Beach Titans versus Southside Riptide, and joining me today we have Dennis. Dennis, how are you feeling?
Good, John. How are you, mate?
Good. I'm excited. Well, we just had a peak Frisbee. We had a pick call in the very first throw.
Yeah, so almost a throwaway immediately. I'm not quite sure what happened.
I think Baddock's tried to throw around and didn't quite pull off the way he wanted to.
So we're back on again now. Three.
Yep, coming in. All right. So what do you think the look at these two teams?
So I talked to Sean earlier. He's really focused on cutters, and this is one person he talked about a lot, Lockie Eichner.
Well, he was his marquee player, so that's a great way to get your marquee player going.
Yeah, absolutely. Just one of the young dominant receivers in SA, and that's a great grab immediately. Double covered, but no chance.
Oh my
Massive
gosh!
grab.
What a start!
Yeah.
Well, that's intense. Oh dear.
So
John?
So I was going to say So look, that's what Sean sort of said. So he's really looking for some of those dominant receivers. I haven't talked to Ferdy, but West Beach Titans, I look at them and I see a whole bunch of players who can hurt you in different ways. So good deep cutters, Ferdy and Wilson who can really work those underspaces. So.
Yes, unfortunately Wilson and Sam aren't here tonight. And Sam was his #1 pick. A really, really solid handler last year for the Northern Flyers, so that's a big loss for them.
Especially because Sam can throw deep, really deep, so he can stretch the field. So that's going to be missing. But the other Sam can do that as well.
Exactly. So it'll be interesting to see how they end up playing tonight, because they don't have any one dominant handler, I would say. There's no one handler that can just sit back and control the game.
No. Ferdy's more of a hybrid. Sam O'Connell's improved a lot over the last few years, so we'll see how he goes.
Yes, it's good disc movement. Jamming it down the side, swung to Ferdy. Ferdy's looking, did a lot of that. Although there's also a note that some of these players ended up playing. That's
Rob Whiten there.
That's Rob Whiten.
A bit rusty.
It's good to get the first one out of the way.
Yeah. So now with Baddock's
up again. He's still looking for Alfie. Oh, it's foul called. Foul's called. What I was going to say. I forgot what I lost the thought.
No, retracted foul. It's a turn.
It's a turn. Oh, that's good Frisbee. I do love it when people retract their fouls, and because they might be disappointed with the throw, so they'll blame something else and bring it back.
Yeah.
But I'll be interested to see how Ferdy's team run offensively tonight, and also the fact that some of these players have been in Melbourne over the weekend and they did play in a tournament, so they might be feeling a little bit tired.
He does have a number of really, really fast cutters though. So Scott Swart, Ferdy himself. So Ferdy out to Rob. Rob looking deep up there. Back to Ferdy on the dump.
All right.
Nothing coming short there at the moment.
I think the
Callis
key.
in the swing.
Yeah, nothing. Oh, good cut from Brian. Getting deep. Cutting under really hard. I think that's what West Beach Titans really have to focus on tonight. I think they just need to really, really push those unders. And just keep running. It's a little bit of wind, but not too much. Tallis putting the layout.
Yeah. So a couple of errors from Rob early there. So Rob Whiten's dominant player from about sort of 5-6 years ago. He's come back. It might be just adjusting to kind of Super League pace.
Yes, it is. It's a very high pace type league that can quickly take you away, but it's really good as well. It's the highest basically development you can get in opens in terms of men's in South Australia.
Yeah. So interesting. We've seen 3 turns already at this point.
Tallis is really going for it today.
Looking a lot better.
Oh. Alfie managed to get free of Scott, but couldn't quite get there. I was going to say, I reckon a key matchup today is what Sean and Ferdy.
Yeah, absolutely.
The two captains head to each other. They're both quite quick in the way they run. That's all right.
Sean told me before the game he's just going to run Ferdy around. He's going to change matchups on him, try and get him tired. I'm not sure if that's even possible. I've never seen Ferdy run at anything other than full sprint. But
I haven't. In my 4 years of playing Ultimate, I have not ever seen anything but Ferdy run full sprint. Especially because Ferdy's so good at getting the reset. It makes it so easy for his other handler.
I'm not sure what Brian's doing in that space there. He's got to get out and get
Yes. He's a big, tall guy. Oh.
Here comes the Scots Walk special. And it's
Hey, it works.
It's going to work. His forehand is really, really dangerous.
Exactly. Do not let him set up on that forehand. It's very potent. Just lines up. See, he has the whole open side of the field, no mark set, and just lets rip to a very open receiver in the end.
So who was it? Was that Britt?
That was Jay.
Jay?
Yeah, Jay managed to get...
Yeah.
Jay making himself very free down there, making himself very free for that Scott Schwartz special.
Yeah.
Flick huck.
So that's an example of how the Titans can hurt you. So Scott Schwartz can get free at will anywhere he wants. Jay has really improved. He can basically cut anywhere. You've got people like Rob and Tallis who can stretch you deep. So lots of different kinds of cutters.
Yes.
And dangers on that team.
So, so looking at Southside Riptide, their offense is very much, they've got their main handler, I think, in Baddix. Baddix will spend a lot of time back with Sean.
Yeah, he will. Yeah.
And you have lots and lots of cutting. You got Johnny. Johnny's still quite quick. He doesn't believe he should be a first-round pick. He kept saying that right through Melbourne. He doesn't think he's a first-round pick anymore, but he's 100%. He can get you deep. He can get you under. He's still got quite great throws. But then you got the young boys saying Daniel Roberts, Alfie, and Lockie, who are all just going to just keep you running.
Yeah, it's an interesting mix of youth and experience. So Johnny, Baddix, Sean, they've all played for at least a decade. And then, a number of the young players. And that's another thing Sean mentioned, was he wanted some really fast young guys at the end of his
well, he certainly got that.
draft.
Oh. And straight, so he's saying already open and free. It's lovely to Lockie. Oh, Baddix coming. Ooh, quite there.
Oh,
hit the reset.
Oh, almost. Good D from Scott there. Really got the set.
Yeah, managed to box him out and made sure Dan had to go early and high. Even though Dan is really good in the air, as you see, he got a good hand on that. Just couldn't quite beat Scott.
That's Scott's experience there. He just, he got to the spot first and just held it.
All right, Ferdy setting up. Sean on him as a mark. Rob's already deep, but he's looked at the dump.
And Tim Davis is now in the field. Really, really key player. Used to play as a deep receiver. He's also got... Ooh.
It's all right.
That's it.
Johnny looking at his options. He's dumped it. All right, Baddix with the disc.
That's close. And Johnny.
Johnny. Well, and that's why he's a first-round pick, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. A sane person would have done the little dinky layout there, but not Johnny.
He's got to make it look as
awkward as possible.
Still incredible. Look at that.
Yeah.
It gets nice and low. Oh. Just could not decide if he wanted to lay out or not, so just went for all fours on the ground.
Yeah.
All right. So interesting that West Titans have tried to set up with a force away, trying and take it with the wind or get the disc when they do throw it long to kind of sit up. Hasn't quite worked out so far. But they've got a couple of turns, which means they're certainly in the hunt. They've just not quite executed on the turn.
Yeah, it's one of those wins tonight that's just it's not terribly bad, but it's just enough to kind of throws off, and also it's not quite enough that the throwers don't think that they can throw whatever they want. So, so we've already seen about probably 5 or 6 turns in this game, and that's going to tighten up, I think, as the Super League goes on.
Yeah. Bit of chemistry issues, but also not like a heavy strong wind. It's more like a consistent, like I'll probably say 5-10 kilometre hour wind. So like as soon as like people start getting adjusted that this wind's always here, throws will certainly start coming up a lot better. Right, here we go.
I'm not sure if we've seen anything except just standard match defense so far.
No, but as a wise man once told me, you have not played Frisbee until you've tried at least zone at least once a game. All right.
I'm not sure if that's in West Beach Titans' interest.
Man, actually, West Beach Titans could run a really good zone. You know, they've got lots of tall players.
Yeah, they do.
They do, so they'll have to throw a lot over the top. All right, here we go. West Beach Titans setting up in a Hoz. Oh, bang. Oh, that's unlucky.
Just a bit behind him there. It was a tough grab, actually, and thrown pretty hard.
Just wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, so Riptide here for the break. This could make it 3-1.
Easy. Trying to get around.
He does throw eventually.
He does. That's a great throw. Same. Baddix. Got a hold. Oh, do not let Johnny get on his backhand. All right, well, that's the first break of the game.
Absolutely, and this is just really simple stuff, and this is people poaching without really needing to. So, who's at the end zone there? Just so Brian's just not looking.
Yeah.
You know, he just needs to stick his man.
Yeah, and didn't have quite the communication on who is marking who, and where they were forcing, and that's caused a bit of defensive communication letdown. But it's all right. It's early days.
Yep.
Time to sit and reset it, talk about it. But yeah, if there's one thing SA Ultimate knows is do not let Johnny get into his back end.
No, his forehand's always been a bit dodgy.
But his backhand.
And this is why he's that early pick. He does not throw it away. Very, very rare. And, he's still quick. He can still mark the best receivers in SA. So he hasn't slowed down quite yet.
No. All right, here we go. West Beach Titans got to reset now. Ferdy's got to bring his team together. Understand this is only one break.
Yeah.
Frisbee's a long game.
It's just not quite looked right yet.
Nah.
So, they really need to get Rob and Tallis more involved. I don't think I've only seen Tallis touch it maybe once or twice. He's such a key player.
I can say playing with Tallis in State League, his throws are still incredible.
Yeah. He's also a really smart player. So
he is.
We need to see him get.
All right, there we go.
That's a great cut from Rob.
All right. The spin. Spin from Tallis there. Coming in. 30, as said, very, very good at creating resets.
This is where that dodgy wind comes in.
Oh, the wind's...
And Tallis gets it. It's in. So he needs to get this off the line, though. There's nothing coming at the moment.
He has on the stands. He's got 30.
Oh, that's just... No. Tallis. Oh, what's happened here?
Oh, there was apparently a pick call which stopped everyone but Sean.
Right. All right. So it wasn't as bad a throw as I thought.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it is as bad a throw as I thought.
Oh, dear. It's all right. It's all about picking up the work, out the pace. Actually, what Southside have started really doing here is their swings have been very strong. Their handler resets, so you just got it one side of the field to the other.
They are just throwing what they're getting given right now, though. There is not, like, look at that, completely uncontested.
They need to decide. West Beach really need to make sure they're playing some tighter man defense here. Especially in this wind. Like, if you're right on their hip, you're within a chance.
Yeah. That said, hasn't been much forward movement.
No, it's slowly stalled. Oh,
that's a great breakthrough. So acres of space, no mark.
Oh! Had too much time.
Yeah,
too much time to think about it. That's what you don't want.
Yeah, it was a disc. It was definitely a disc.
Just had to make sure.
had to check that, yeah.
All right, here we go. 30 on the disc. Do not let him throw his break throws. Maybe.
Maybe do let him throw it. Yeah.
Just did not pick the wind.
That's that wind. And Fergie's done that twice now. He's just put it up, and we're in a bit of a canyon here. So as soon as you put the wind 10 metres above you is higher than you think.
Yeah. And which is probably a little bit confusing. Considering we just came from Melbourne where it's windy all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just one direction of wind. Rob was there.
Yeah, that's better for the defence.
That's kind of deep pressure you want.
Again, no, that's as good. So again, heaps of time for Alfie.
All right, there you go. That time he swung.
Ryan here's just getting free at will.
Yes.
He's not able to do too much with the disc. Like, there is no running.
There we go. That's really smart. Couldn't work it out. I swung. He's almost there.
And that's a great throw from Sam.
That's another break.
Yeah, and another point where, like those last 3 or 4 throws, there was no mark. There was no person on that player. Open? No, not yet. Open, although Ferdy Hilly got it. And even this last one, Tallis is strolling there.
He's not. He's on the wrong side.
Oh, yeah.
It's all good. I think timeout's been called. I assume by West Beach Titans. Oh dear. So, what do you think of the start of this game so far?
Yeah, really, really dominant so far from Riptide. Early on they committed a few turns, but I don't think they've turned it really since. I can't remember. But just the West Beach Titans have got to figure out some way to kind of slow this offense down. They seem to do it a little bit at the start, a couple of times at that point, but they've got to figure out some kind of way of dealing with it.
We'll now head over to an ad. We're back. ULTI.TV sponsoring this beautiful coverage of Adelaide Super League, number 15. All right. So, West Beach Titans. Just gotta, especially on the turn, I think they need to decide which side they're forcing and then just stick with it. I feel like they're letting a lot of open throws happen. Yeah. And then on the break side, the handler's throwing break, and then there's going open, open, break, open, open. And it's just a constant repeat. So need to make sure the mark's holding it. Defense is a little bit stronger. I feel like it's a little bit loose and is basically just letting Riptide control the speed of the game.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's happening with their offense yet. I'm not sure. Do you see anything going on with the Titans' offense? Why are they turning it over?
I think they're rushing it a little bit. I think they're not engaging with the dump. They're not having, especially in this wind where it's a little bit. I think a lot of under throws are really key because otherwise, if they try and throw it long, which we've seen. Like, even though the very first Riptide score, they got it up and it was there. It was almost contested. Nearly all the long throws today have been contested, and that's because of the wind, cycle event that's happening. So just need to be really consistent and really decide. Just attack the unders. They've got the speed. They've got the legs to really attack those unders. They just need to use it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Tallis is off, but we've got Scott Swart, who's responsible for their first point on.
Yes.
We've got,
Oh, yeah.
We've got Jay, Bryn. So a lot of fast cutters there. They've got to find a way to utilise them a bit more.
Exactly. And Ferdy will find a way to, I don't know how he does it, but he just finds a way to give someone a reset option every time.
Yeah.
So they've certainly got the disc throwers, they've got the movement. They just need to stick to a game plan. I think a little bit, while Riptide have clearly shown their game plan, they're more than happy to just run the under, dump it, throw up, run the under, dump it. It's really consistent ultimate.
Yeah, very patient. So yeah, I think Ferdy's going to get his. He's just going to get free, but he's also been responsible for 2 pretty average turnovers so far.
Yes.
So.
All right, here we go. Resetting, we have... Who's on the pool? Lockie on the pool. Is that coming? Oh, that's in.
We've had 2 out pulls. We've had 2 bricks so far, so it's not too bad.
Oh.
That wind is
Sang has got down nice and quickly and put lots of pressure on Ferdy.
It's really good mark.
That's what you have to do, you know? Put a bit of pressure.
And this is Sean, deep shot, and Kevin is free on his own.
That is peak. That's some peak ultimate there.
Yeah.
Just found it. Oh, Kevin's around.
Kevin
He just beat Johnny.
Just can't get it.
Oh, there we go. So, even though we just talked about, trying to hit the unders and being more consistent, Titans clearly have a game plan of just run deep and throw and let's hope for the best.
Well, so the thing with Kevin is he's on the shorter side, but he's not afraid to cut deep, and people poach on him. He gets a surprising amount of deep shots.
Yes, most certainly.
Yeah.
Something you really have to be aware of. Just because someone's shorter than you does not mean you can poach them under and just assume they're not going to beat you deep.
Well, it does. You just might. It might go badly like it did then.
Oh dear. All right. So that was Titans just telling us that we don't know anything about Frisbee and that they're going to just play just wait for a deep person to get free and then just throw it deep.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see what happened earlier in that point. Why was Kevin 20 metres free? I'm not quite sure.
Oh. All right. Ooh.
That's a bit better. Rex
All
just fixing my microphone there. Right.
Just make it sound a little bit clearer. I can hear you.
Yeah.
All right. That's really clear. All right. So we have Tim Davis, and everyone wants to know those shorts are incredible. They're almost 3/4 length pants.
They're probably 3/4 length pants for a normal sized person, but they appear as shorts for Tim.
Oh, and here we go.
It's just that big.
They enhance his pulling by at least 3.
We'll see.
Plus 3.
Well, he's put it in. Not much float.
Oh. Got a bit of spin. Yeah. All right. Basically, Southside sitting in the middle of the field.
Yep. And in Sean back.
And
great D from Scott.
Scott was aware of exactly where Sean was looking, and he was like, "Thank you for my 3 points." Oh, and he's going to get the bookends. No bookends.
He almost dived over that.
Oh
so
dear!
Again, another Ferdy turnover.
Ferdy's trying a little too much, I think. I think he needs to understand that.
Yeah, the space as well. But yeah, I'm not sure what Sean saw there because Johnny was mostly
covered,
and not moving.
Yeah, so not only that, Sean. I think Johnny gave him the shrug of the shoulders, going, "Are you okay?"
What was that all about?
Oh dear! All right, Kevin on Battix. Love the energy these two bring. So this is a great matchup. And Lockie is launched.
It's a big bomb. Johnny's double covered. And bring there with the Dean? Cool. No, foul call from Johnny.
All right.
So let's have a look at what happened here.
Oh.
I don't know.
That looks kind of interesting. I think by Johnny's body language, I think he was saying his non-throw, the arm he didn't go up with came around. Yeah, look, see, he's using his arm to try and shove him out there.
Yeah. So he got to the spot first, did Bryn, but just maybe just got under him a bit there at the elbow.
Which is always a tough call in ultimate, especially because maybe he was trying to protect himself, but is it... Yeah. Oh, uncontested foul?
Let's see.
All right.
Yep, uncontested, I think.
Uncontested foul. That's good, Frisbee. Britton did really well, actually, getting that space first. If he held strong, I think he would have been fine.
Yeah, looked clean for a moment.
All right, here we go.
So we'll see what the end zone play is here, if any.
And nice and easy.
Hit the free man.
Just run to the corner and throw it to someone that runs in the corner. Oh,
yeah, Tim just sleeping. So...
We had some comments that they disagree that the huck wasn't that good, but to be honest, I think throwing to Johnny deep is a very safe option most of the time.
Yeah, the huck was pretty woolly. It was a big outside-in bladey thing. So I think Riptide can count themselves a little bit lucky that they got that. Yes. But, I mean, really frustrating for Titans. Get a D in the opponent's, quarter, about their brick mark and can't convert it.
Yes. So far, it looks like it's just some missed opportunities from Titans. They've had opportunities to get breaks this game, quite a few, but they've just not quite pounced on them as well as Riptide have, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And so there's Ds, and then there's gifts, and so that was a gift.
Yes.
That one. So Scott got the D, but then Ferdy gave a gift back.
Oh, it's game of throws. All right, so lucky on the pool. We have Rob, Jay, Kevin, Sam, Scott, Brian, and Ferdy lining up to play this point on O.
So we'll see if they come down with the horror again. They tried it last time. It actually looked all right, but I think Ferdy just threw a little bit behind Sam. So see if they can figure out what can they make work.
All right.
No, it's a vert.
They're going vert. Oh, Ferdy missed it. Okay, they've still got it at the centre handler. Here we go. Scott, that's great. Cut out of the one.
Yeah.
And Kevin's gone right around.
And he's saying on Ferdy, this is a good matchup.
It is.
So.
It puts a lot of pressure on Ferdy to make sure he gets the throws, because the thing's quite lengthy. So he really challenges your round throws and your break throws. So you really have to make sure you make the most of it. Rob's really free deep, but it's come back under really hard. Into the stack. Oop. I think pick was called. All right.
Yeah. So a few deep cuts there that were marginally free, but not coming yet. Bit more patience this point.
All right, here we go. That is beautiful saying.
And that's dodgy, but
works.
Good take from Sam.
Sometimes you just got to take the dodgy throw.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought Rob had the no-look pass there. Confidence already back. 30, easy under for 30 there. Oh, that is a beautiful breakthrough. Oh,
here we go. Brian's got to get to that, and
yes.
that's good.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Lockie just about chased him down. So that looked a lot better. Bit more patience, no woolly huck. Worked it to both sides, I think, twice then.
Yeah.
So
just understood that they didn't really need to force anything. They didn't really have to force any tough throws. There was only that one over the top of the mark that was really close to being D'able, but Sang understands that there's only so much you can take away from Ferdy. They probably should have tried to get the mark a bit further there, and that just left everything defense a little bit behind the offense there.
Yeah.
What they ever say, good offense always beats good defense.
So I don't know if I'm Riptide, I'm encouraging the huck. It hasn't worked for the Titans yet.
No, and
so
I don't want to discredit the Titans and the players they have, but I don't think they have the threat players this week. Maybe with Sam coming back as the first pick, and Wilson, maybe they have the players to start trying to use that deep game, but I don't think this week they really just need to hold the unders and try and use it.
So, like, Sam Kayon brings you those really deep, decisive throws.
And he literally can throw it anywhere on the field.
Yeah. Sam O'Connell can throw pretty solid deep throw, not as consistently.
No.
But, we haven't seen them threaten deep. Like, they've got people like, Rob and Tallis and Scott Swart who can threaten you, but we haven't seen that come off yet.
Oh, that is a great pull right at the back of the end zone, and Johnny nearly dropped it, but he's held on. All right, here we go. Jay on Baddocks.
So this looks like a horror,
Oh.
or just a really bad vert. And
Oh.
Alfie's free.
Alfie's free, but Brian's right on the hip. Oh,
that's a great
beautiful.
D. So yeah, Brian comes off his man there, poaches, and gets a great D.
Oh, yes. Read it perfectly. All right, here we go. This is a good chance, all right? That was an average throw.
Yeah, and Andy, for whatever reason, put it in the middle. He could have put it out to the left a bit more, but maybe he didn't see.
All right, Rob's free.
Yeah, free on
I mean, you'll say that many times this season.
Yeah, Rob is born free.
All right.
It was a 30.
30.
Looks off that under.
You can get rid of the disc. Nice, easy dump if he wants it.
Yep. Back to Tim. There's no real break on.
Oh, here we go.
Except to 30.
Johnny's realising why 30 is his #1 in Outbreak.
Yeah. Absolute nightmare. Just absolute nightmare to cover. But there's not much cutting from downfield here. This is pretty dangerous. Tim struggling on the dump and Rob free again, as you said. Born free.
But
that's just a little bit dodgy.
All right, here we go.
So Sang and puts it up, and it's another one of these woolly ones, but it's Lockie Eichner with it.
Oh,
no worries
Lockie
at all.
Eichner with a lot of space on that one. And 1-2.
And Andy makes sure he doesn't catch it in so he can get the assist, and that's an extra fantasy point.
Oh, dear. So Titans, don't want to say they're wasting a gift, but I think they just threw another gift there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So close. As I said.
So obviously Lockie wants the goal and Andy wants the assist, and they made it work.
Well, when fantasy's on the line, you know, you take what you get.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. So, Titans, it could have been 4-5 at the end of that point, but unfortunately, I think it was an inside throw and didn't see Alfie just hovering in the lane there.
It was a very strange one from Rob. I'm not sure what he was what he was looking to do. So again, he might have intended an inside out forehand to that corner or something, but yeah. So again, but again, a gift, like you said.
Yes. All right, here we go. So Titans, I actually think this is the most important point they score here. If they score this one, they give themselves a hold. The score's 4-6. If they don't, the score's 3-7. And I tell you what, 4-6 sounds a lot closer than 3-7.
Absolutely, yeah. 3-7's getting out of hand.
Yes. It's just one too many breaks behind, I think. They got to start thinking about how to, just try and get as much from this game as they can. But 3-6, I believe 4-6. They really need to make sure they get a hold this one. And I think a clean hold as well. Just build some confidence back in them. They've had turnovers most of their time they've been on offense. So just building some confidence back in. And they've got a nice short pull. So they don't have to work.
Yep.
Not the whole field as well.
So already over the brick mark, and again, Sang is making life difficult. And now that could be dangerous play. No. Oh. So it looks like it's a turn. But Tallis is a bit concerned about his head. He copped a mighty whack there. Let's see what happened. So Tallis has come under, and the poach from Sean just got him. And Tallis is walking off. He's not feeling good.
Nope, I would not either.
Yeah.
So that did not look pretty.
No. So I think they're arguing at the moment around
what's going to happen.
Yeah, potential dangerous play or something like that.
I mean,
no, it's just a turn.
Oh well, it's one of the things about Ultimate self-referee. Things happen. All right, here we go.
Yeah, so
Alfie with the free under. Oh, there's a couple of deep. No.
Yeah, so Titans have got to find a way to get a turn here. They've got to figure something out.
They're gonna get a hold. It's really hard. Some good handler movement. Dan's free with the under, but Sean looks him off.
Yeah. Andy with some great movement again. Not much happening on the corner there.
They've got some real free break throws here.
Yeah.
And, good hold. Good movement there, Rob.
Yeah.
Try and hold it.
Lots of good cutting, and again,
Dan.
yeah,
Oh,
just makes it. Yeah,
just.
back foot was in.
I was actually almost concerned that was heading
Yeah,
out.
he almost tried to catch it out there.
Let's have a look here.
I think he was good.
I think he might have been.
Back
Oh,
foot's
jeez.
Yeah.
Thank goodness he got a left foot down, because that one would, if he landed with his right first, that was out.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do Titans need to do to get themselves back in this game?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with their offense. We talked about their defense, but that offense was strange. So jamming it up the middle, good poach from Sean. But yeah, I don't know. They don't seem to be working it across very much. Seng is really, really troubling Ferdy, which, in the absence of Sam Kayon as that kind of other handler, is really making it difficult for Titans to move it up the field.
Yes. So, they just need to work on how to get the resets. I think they're trying to force it a little bit too much upfield. Just get some disc flowing. Like the one point they scored a couple of points ago, it was just a lot of disc flowment.
Yeah.
They just got the reset, and then they managed to find a break side throw. They got a couple of open side throws. They just need to find the quick disc movement. I think right now they're just kind of stagnant, and they're just trying to find gaps here and there and just can't quite work out where they go.
I'm a bit perplexed, in fact, because they've got a number of cutters who are fast and can get free and know how to get free. So it's strange.
Yes. All right, here we go. I believe in the Titans come back. And this is a chance for them to go at it. Oh, there we go. Look at that. 5 straight to...
Much better, yeah.
Oh, Scott. To be... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a...
So that's a bit of a desperation throw. It wasn't really on. And another pretty soft turnover there. So Sean's called a foul there, I think, on Kevin for pushing or something like that.
Well, Kevin does like a little bit of physical contact,
Yeah,
can confirm. Anyone who's played against Kevin Lazada in SA can tell you that Kevin is a little bit handsy when he plays defense.
Makes it difficult. Yeah, there's a great break throw from Sean.
Baddock's in the air.
Yeah. And he's moving it really well tonight.
Yes.
So
I actually really like the way Riptide's moving the disc.
yeah.
They're setting themselves up to have some really good disc movement.
Yep.
Oh, 30.
Oh, just gets enough on it.
Is that a D or a drop?
That was a D.
All
Ferdy just got a little tip on that. And, I don't know if Alfie could have attacked it more. I think the throw was just a bit short.
Oh,
and again,
no.
Scott. Oh, my goodness. So,
Oh, dear.
yeah, I'm not sure. They've got to slow this down.
They do.
Yeah.
All right.
So again, that was another one where I think it was Kevin just wasn't particularly on, and throw didn't match it either. So
All right, here we go. Southside have very little lose here.
Yeah, very deep stack.
Oh, nearly had a collision, but that's going to always happen early in...
Yep. Here we go.
Oh, that is
shot.
actually a great throw by Sang.
fantastic.
Oh, my gosh, Sang. I hope the Outbreak coach is watching, and that's half.
Yeah.
So, summarise, Titans offense just not there, and Riptide just feeding on the gifts they're being given.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, that throw was basically the perfect throw to throw in that situation.
Yeah. So, again, deep player cutting deep, and, good 5-10 metres free of his player. In the end, I think the target was Lockie, but Baddock's chased it down. But, yeah, they're working harder. Their offense looks a lot better. Titans have got to figure something out tonight.
Sweet. Just a quick word. From one of our sponsors, Peak Family. They've just got some announcement. We know it's a hectic time of year, but we have one special event coming up, and it's one that we would really love your support on. Beautiful little Hayley, who is on this picture, is part of our Peak community and was sadly diagnosed with acute leukemia, AML, just after her second birthday this year. With less than 50 children diagnosed each year from AML, her family is doing everything they can to get her the best treatment and care. Unfortunately, part of that requires them to move interstate temporarily as she prepares for bone marrow and cell transplant. By now, you already know that we do everything we can to help our own. So on Sunday, the 18th of December 2022, we'll be holding a big fundraiser to try and help out Hallie and her family for the next phase of her treatment. This year, we've already managed to raise $20,000 for mental health with your incredible help. So let's make a Christmas miracle happen and help this beautiful family as they work tirelessly to get Haley the care she needs. So if you've got a bit of cash, hit up Peak and they can hit you with the link to their fundraiser. In the meantime, enjoy these highlights.
Hey, don't listen. Let's move away from him. Surefire way to get you.
All right, we are back. So, from what I heard from the West Beach Titans, they're actually in quite good spirit considering the score, but they're all just have more control, don't rush too many things. The cuts they're very happy with the way they're cutting. They're getting open, but unfortunately, they're just not executing the throws. So they believe it's execution, and they're just got to try and tighten up a little bit. So, West Beach Titans feeling good.
Yep. Riptide, largely happy, as you can imagine.
Yes. Here we go. All right. So we've got Tim and Sam at the back with 30 at the one. Oh,
yeah.
How many times has Outbreak seen that over the last few years?
This is not going to go in as well. So, obviously they're trying 30 in the cutting space there. But again, another just dodgy throw.
Just not maybe the tournament in Melbourne's got him a bit tired, more tired than we thought.
Yeah. It's always the mind that goes first.
I mean, it was there, just couldn't quite get the throw right.
Yeah. So again, another sign of impatience there. So that's like, a huck off the second play. It wasn't, the player wasn't massively free.
No.
So let's see if they're going to change anything up on defense here.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, the dog wants the cone. The dog's trying to take the cone.
He's not happy with this game.
Oh,
He's like, this is rubbish anyway. I could do better.
He's quite happy. He's just sitting on the field. All right,
No,
off he
he's
goes.
All
All right.
we can resume.
All right, here we go.
Again,
Oh, Johnny just opens,
Yeah.
throws his beautiful backhand.
again, there's another poach into the space there.
Oh, that was a
Sam.
great pickup by Sang.
Yeah, great
Sang's
pick.
actually having a really solid game.
Yeah.
Look at that, throwing to space to Johnny. Always
Yeah.
a safe option.
And then Alfie just miles of space. Absolute acres. And
Oh.
another.
Oh, no. Is that a drop?
Yeah, yeah. Although the throw was just a little bit out of his reach.
Oh,
that.
look at that. That is beautiful. All right, here we go. Sam with the disc. Hits 30 off the line. Oh, nearly ran into Lockie. Lockie is now setting the mark.
Yeah.
To Rob, who is free again.
Yeah. Rob is just so dangerous deep. You've got to respect that.
I mean, yes, there's only so many things you can take away.
Funny enough, is that Lockie on 30 there? Yeah.
That's a good matchup.
Yeah, yeah. 30 will probably be happier than that than Seng though. So.
Yes. You know, Sean was trying to get different matchups up to look at 30.
Yeah, and this is looking much better. So
All
they
right,
probably
here we
need
go.
one more swing before they score.
Or just up the line.
Yeah, yeah.
Up. All right, they need to clear the space. They need to
He's a bit
create
trapped.
space. Bit trapped there.
Snow around.
Oh.
So Riptide done a good job just sort of sealing this, but then just Sam just gets lost in the mix there, and is able to get it. So that's a good start to the half.
Yes, that's very, very tight. They didn't really look like they gave Riptide much of a chance at all that point. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
beautiful. That's what you want to see.
So yeah, after that dodgy throw from 30, they got a gift back. So that was just a straight up drop.
Yeah.
So and they finally cashed in on one of those.
Yes, that's what they need to do. They need to cash on what they can get. Like, they may not get everything, and you know what? That happens. You know, it isn't like they're playing nationals and they're only getting 3 gifts a game. So you know they got to cash in what they can get.
So you can see Tallis is back. So
That's good to hear. That's good to see.
Yeah, so he's recovered. Still sort of, feeling his face a little bit. So still maybe a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a very pretty collision, so
No,
I'm
no.
glad he's feeling all right.
But yeah, he took himself out of the game immediately. But he's obviously feeling a bit better now.
All right, here we go. So, Riptide. Man, I look at their lineup and I just think clean ultimate. They've got a lot of runners, but then mostly the handlers, they've just got such set handlers between Baddocks and Sean. And with Johnny, who can kind of wiggle his way back and be a little annoying utility when needed.
Yeah, yeah. And Andy's really played really well tonight as more of a facilitating handler. So I don't think he's taken too many shots. He's not really throwing the disc away, and he's just worked it. And that's probably one of his best roles.
Oh, look
This
at
is
it.
going
Oh,
out
my,
the back.
wow. Oh, my gosh. What a pull.
So barely a pull has reached the end zone tonight, and now someone has thrown it out the back. So
That is Tim Davis in a nutshell.
yeah,
His disc golfing skills are paying off quite handsomely there.
yeah, for Riptide, I suppose. But
Oh, well, for Riptide,
yeah.
not necessarily the Titans. You would hope that just land and just stop
Yeah.
just before.
yeah, in the corner.
All right, here we go. Energetic mark here by Kevin Lazada. Oh.
Seeing
Oh, no.
it's not there.
No one
deep.
cutting under. That was a
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good opportunity there just to get a nice...
Everyone wanted the power play.
Oh,
So that's a bit dodgy, but great take there, and he's out. They're just trying to thread it up the
Oh.
line there. That just wasn't on.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was in the cram hole.
Yeah.
Just got to be a bit safer. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Oh,
Good. Oh,
oh,
yeah, Tim's
Tim's
too tall.
just... He's a big boy, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So back to Sam. Again, not much happening. Good
Oh.
cut from Scott Swart.
Scott, look at you dump. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's lovely, Scott.
He hits the line. That's not happening. Again, they're sort of back where they started. And there's 30.
Oh, there we
Great
go,
undercut.
That's exactly what they needed him
Yeah,
there.
yeah, and that's probably why they started putting him in that space and out of the handler space a bit. They need some downfield
Scott's
cutting.
got some time, and he's
There
gone
it goes
big.
again.
Oh.
Tim. Travel.
Oh.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, whoops. Missed the throw.
No.
Oh.
Not sure if we can go back to the actual throw and interrogate it. Let's see.
Here we go.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, big slide
yes. Good spot.
Justified travel call.
Justified. That was very quick. That's an experienced call there by Lockie. You know, he's getting older. He's understanding that, you know, no need to play defense if the opponent's travelling. Oh, 30. Oh.
James in the jam space. But
Hey, that's a break.
Yeah,
that's a break for Titans. That's exactly what they need. 30. Look at that. He sees his space. He's like, yep, I'm going to eat this up. Had Baddocks moving backwards and then just had time to collect the disc.
Yeah, great throw from Tallis too. And, it's got to be an easy way to do that.
Yes, 100%.
But it worked. It worked.
Could not be complaining a little bit there. It's beautiful. All right. All right. So, Titans gaining. Riptide haven't scored after half. There's been 2 points. Titans certainly right back in this year. Yep. Put a bit of pressure. All right. Johnny giving a nice, good prep speech down there. Love to see it. All right. Tim Davis. Now, we understand you can pull it over the back of the end zone, but you need to land it just a little bit in. A little less weak beaks. All right. Here we go. Well, here we go. Oh, wow. That is huge. And nope, but they're going to be able to get down in time. Now, here we go. Here's a rule of ultimate that's not talked about very often.
Yeah, so they're talking about, so it's hit 30 foot.
All right, someone Google it right now.
And they're arguing about whether it's a brick. Is it a retake?
Phil, what is it? Hit 30 foot before. What is it?
They're calling nothing, and they're moving on with their lives. There we go.
All right, so they've decided to just play on. I mean, I guess it didn't have that much of an effect. But
No, it was right at the end. So a bit jammy here. So yeah, Andy's trying to sort of deconflict. Scott's in the space. He's poached off. Who's going to get this? Lockie Eichner. Massive take. Just caught Scott sort of running backwards there.
Oh, Lockie. Tell you what, Lockie had hover time.
And where was he at the start of this? He was in the midfield.
He was just chilling, and he saw that up in the air.
Yeah.
That's why you always chase it.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Scott just didn't have the read. He normally would gobble something like that up, but just kind of floated over him as he was going backwards, and he couldn't get the jump for it.
I tell you what, Baddocks' fantasy stats right now would actually be insane.
Yeah, that was it's a little undeserving though. I don't know.
Hey, look, if your receivers are there,
sorry, Andy.
If your receivers are there and they're taking great captures like that, Lockie is so far showing his value as a marquee player.
Yeah, some massive grabs, and yeah, that was again. Lockie was one of the guys Sean talked about. He wanted a big receiver.
It's basically just the offense can request a replay, so it's like they're not supposed to touch it, but it's not like there's an outcome.
So there you go. The offense can request a repull if it hits the gunner, the defender, coming down.
So what you're saying is what they did was totally okay.
And I think it was probably fine because it was a pretty average pull. It was almost near the brick mark anyway. So
Yeah, well, there you go. We all learn new things today, and that's your new ultimate rule there.
It's not an automatic score for the offense or anything crazy like that.
No.
All right, let's see what Titans can do here.
All right, here we
So-
go.
Oh, that's a bit
no.
dodgy. Can Rob get up there? He's
Oh,
just stopped.
Oh, that's a Ryan Smith D, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
So Sean looking to punish. To Andy, out to Sang. Great movement off the side again. In the middle.
Oh,
Yeah.
again. Just got to slide their marks a bit quicker.
Yeah. Alfie's done that a number of times tonight.
Oh.
Struggling. Oh, a little
Oh.
bit behind him, but Ryan takes it. It's looking very messy downfield at the moment. They've cleaned it up now.
All right,
Sang
here we
with
go.
the
Sean's
break.
free. No, he's not. Ryan's free on the open side. Alfie.
Alfie again under.
Oh.
Back to Andy.
Oh, no. That's like
Yeah.
arguably a terrible outcome. You throw it backwards and then it hits the hand and goes further backwards. It's not what you want.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 30 on the disc. Now, can 30 show some consistency? I think that's what the Titans really need right now.
Looking for needs some undercuts here, but of course he goes straight
Not
deep,
deep.
and Jay is free. Is he going to get there? He's just going to be in.
Oh, it's in.
Yes, that's a goal.
Oh, Sean's calling
Oh.
out.
That looked good. Let's see.
All right, the line's...
Screen.
Oh,
Oh, just really depends on where that left foot was.
yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Oh,
And
well.
yeah, it's out. And spinning
Jay
kick
has
is out.
listened to Sean. Sean pulling the experience card over him.
All right, so deep stack for Riptide. Great undercut again from Sang.
Oh, saying.
Just a few little
Oh,
dodgy
inside.
underthrows.
Nice.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah.
All right.
So great throw there from Alfie. Just works it immediately. Already at the other side of the field.
Titans tighten up their D here, and I guarantee two of those would have been very close to being Ds.
Yeah.
Up. Oh, to down. Oh,
He's taking it. He's in.
he's in.
Yep, yep. Oh. Is it the revenge out call? So let's have a look at this one.
Oh, that's...
Yeah,
Oh.
again, really hard to tell.
So apparently everyone who's in the field, everyone was happy to play on there, but
Yeah, Gareth here thinks it's in. I'm on the fence. They're
I'm
calling
not
it in.
sure. It's really
Calling it
hard
in.
to see where he caught the disc compared to where he landed his front foot.
Yeah.
Or that...
Oh,
Oh,
that's a
Rob!
Great D from Rob, and he's bombing deep.
And Rob's deep, and
oh,
Sam's like,
here he goes.
oh, here we go.
Rob, he's got a good sit, but no.
Oh,
Good D there from Ryan. Good recovery. So again, that wasn't really on. Rob didn't have that much separation.
oh,
and
30 went yum, 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 yum.
Yeah. Great poach.
Beautiful.
Looks
Absolutely
off,
wonderful.
Looks off Kevin despite being open.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there we go.
Good throw to
Lovely
Sam.
reset.
There's no cuts downfield though. There is nothing.
Nope, they're all
Like,
just pretty...
Someone needs to
Look,
someone needs to
Ferdy
get
can
under.
do a lot for your team, but you need to provide something for him to
Yeah.
throw to so he can do a lot.
Bryn, good reset. 30. Kev's just found him in the
Oh,
space eventually.
no! I'm actually more impressed you magged Thaddeus. Oh, dear. All right. Everyone's looking pretty tired here.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see the defense is starting to lag behind, but the offense doesn't really want to keep cutting.
God, looks off Andy. But
Oh, that's a good back pass
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
actually.
Sang open, but again,
Stacks
they've got the
just...
same problem. Not much
Oh.
going on. Oh, Sean still running. He came
All
from
right.
the deep space too.
Dan's free, but chooses to ignore him this time. Back to Baddix.
Nothing sort of coming from deep. Very deep stack again. Andy is just thrown
Oh,
it straight to Jay.
Jay. All right.
And here we go again. It's to Brian. It looks like he's got
Got it. All right.
Oh.
A messy point has been
Yeah.
cleaned up.
Yeah, a lot of dodgy stuff there, but Titans needed that one.
They did. They needed one of those messy points where, because they're behind and they just needed a couple of things to try and catch up here.
I think the key thing is Riptide gave a few gifts away there. They were not giving away turns in the first half. So
That was the first
Yeah.
D. That was the first turn. The
a
second.
dodgy one.
And then we got...
Yeah.
Oh, no. And then we got the...
The 2
Sean with the experience out call. Oh, and here's the...
No, that was in.
That was in?
Johnny, it was a timeout.
But I
A
can't.
timeout's been called. Here, all right. And yeah, that was a discussion between if it was in and out, and they decided it was in. And then,
Yeah.
this does not lie.
Just a bad dump throw there.
Then a throw, and then a block. And then Jay's like, oh, 30 was like, yum, yum, yum. Thank you very much.
So just a few tight throws there.
And then Kevin with the drop. Baddock's like, oh, yep, this is not too hard to throw. And
We've
threw
put
it straight to the wrong team.
Put the mocker on him. We've been saying he's having a good game, and he's
And
had
then-
2 turnovers.
And then 30 was like, I want this point done and over with, and threw actually pretty much a perfect throw in that case.
Yeah.
Straight to Brian. If Alfie was a little bit taller, he would have got it.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch,
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe. ULTI.TV, the best in the world.
Become a member and
fund
fund
our
our
work
work.
to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the ultimate world and beyond.
Again, thank you, ULTI.TV, for the coverage of Adelaide Super League, number 15. And we bring you back with Titans. You know, they've scored 3 points after half. Riptide's only scored 1, so they've certainly made
Yeah, so
a
they've
mini comeback.
won the half so far. And Riptide are starting to look tired. That offense is just not flowing the way it was.
No, they're making some average decisions. I think the decision making is really starting to play effect. They just need a little bit of an energy boost. They need a good play. They need a consistent point. I reckon a good point here, a good hold here, will really help them lift them up and probably carry them through the rest of the game. But they just really need to make sure that this game's not over. There's still 20 minutes worth of play to go. So here we go. Tim Davis, the pull. He's done some pretty incredible pulls so far. Like, if there's a puller for fantasy, you would want Tim Davis to be your number 1 pick.
He's pulled one out, and he's managed to hit 30 with the other one. So, and this one is out.
Oh, it's not coming.
No,
All right,
no.
man, after talking up Tim Davis,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, man. I jinxed you so hard there.
Put the mocker on him.
That was rough. All right, that's a commentator's curse if I've ever seen one. All right, here we go. Look at him. He's pretty happy. He's in his shorts. He's
Yep.
probably the warmest player out there, actually.
Probably an experienced play there. He really just wants to walk down. So,
Ah, yes.
giving himself a bit of time.
No rush to...
Although, he's put himself on Lockie Eichner, so he's in for a bit of work.
Oh, yeah, he has. But he's got a nice big mark to make it... Oh,
Sean now working on Scott Swart. And Sean has put it up, and there is a free player.
oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. That's a good hold.
Yeah. Reasonably easy one there for Riptide.
Great hold there. That's probably what they needed. Oh, man. It's starting to get a bit cold now, so
It is.
I feel like the players should be wanting to run more, personally. As a former Super League player myself, and a champion,
Yeah, Super
last
League winner,
year?
present champion.
present champion,
Yeah.
I feel like that since it's cold, you should be wanting to run more. Which means cutters should always be cutting.
It's a classic Adelaide December, as in, why is it still cold?
And then we get to January and we're like, why is it so
Yeah,
hot?
why is it so bloody hot?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Don't you just love Adelaide weather? Especially this year. Literally, we had almost flooding, Queensland flooding weather at one point.
Yep.
Half Adelaide without power as well.
And it was 35 or so yesterday, so it's come quick.
Yeah, yeah. I did hear that. I was driving back from Melbourne. I also might point out that my air conditioning still doesn't work, but we still
Oh,
did the road
God.
and drive anyway.
Bloody hell, that would have been hard.
It was. But lucky I've got a sunroof in my car, so. All right, here we go. Back to the Frisbee. Oh, wow. Oh. Lucky Tim Davis is ready the ball. And, he thought about it.
So
He 100% thought that was in.
Interestingly, we've got Tim and Scott Swart handling. So looking to get more of their kind of gun players in that space. And Scott has hucked it, and Sam O'Connell's there, but Sean has the
Sean was like, I know where this is going. And Sam's like, you do? Because I don't.
Yeah, Sam went the old puppies can't look up sort of thing and just ran around. Sean kept his eyes on it. Bit of a discussion.
I think because Sean changed his pace walking towards the line.
But
But I think you're actually allowed to walk faster, but you can't walk slower.
so you can monotonically increase your gait.
Apparently, everyone says I'm wrong. So lucky I don't. I'm not a Super League Ultimate player because I clearly don't know the rules.
Oh, massive
Brian.
D for Brian there. Riptide just getting a little bit too
Huck-happy.
hot-blooded there, a bit huck-happy. It looked good, but the wind just kind of started to hold it up, and Seng didn't really attack it. And
No.
great D. So that's what Titans needed after that
Yes.
giveaway of their own. But they have to work the whole field again. And Tim mocks
Tim.
Sean.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, these two swapped colours, so, I reckon they've got the heated rivalry this year. Oh, here we go.
Again. And this is Brian against Dan.
Oh!
Massive grab.
From Brian.
He shows it off, and that's massive. That's so back within 3.
Oh, here we go.
You can put it down there, mate.
Poor Dan.
Yeah,
Dan. Brian happy with that one.
Yeah,
Oh, why wouldn't he? He gets the bookends there.
yeah. No, really big point there from him. Let's see what he just does the deep cut. And he just keeps working. Dan takes a sneaky look, and it costs him.
That's when you need to take the look and
But
run.
he still got there, and
Wow.
oh my goodness. I'm actually amazed that he didn't get it in the end, because he just about had the spot.
Oh, dear. All right, so Titans, can they go off this momentum? Pretty excited here. This could be a really big thing for them. They've actually got a really experienced line on right now.
Yeah.
I think that's actually a good thing. In terms of, when they turn it over. But
Yeah,
we'll
so
see if
they-
it happens that they can all play defense.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of tools on, so they really... I'd be interested to see if they try and play like a hard man under, try and stop those under throws.
And see if they bait them into the deep throw.
Yeah.
Especially Ferdy. I reckon Ferdy will head down here on the mark with Jay. Oh,
And the pull's out.
and Sam's like, yep, I just wanted to walk down. And Tim's like, yeah, I agree. That's a great decision.
You wouldn't think this is the highest level of ultimate in Adelaide, given how many pulls have gone out tonight, but
Hey, look, I reckon it's about 50-50. The problem is the good 50 are really, really, really good. All right, here we go.
so it's a horror. They've come down.
Oh,
and,
that's a great
Seng
pass.
Just poached off. So 2 freebies so far. Defense have tightened up a bit now. Lockie's free as always. Is there a pick call?
It's travel.
Travel call.
Sam O'Connell with the experience call there.
So maybe the travel before the throw, yeah. We're back in. Tries it again, straight to
no.
Rob. Oh.
That was a very experienced poach. Rob's like, the kid will want to throw the same throw twice.
Tim breaks it immediately.
Rob, looking at his options. Scott in the handler space.
Yep.
Sarah looking active.
Good throws. Good movement. Rob free again.
Oh,
This is
Rob
what they
free.
need to see. Rob can get free whenever he wants.
And Ferdy can also get
Yep.
free whenever he wants.
Here we go.
Here we
Scott
go.
Swart in the corner.
Oh,
It's a
what
massive D from
D.
Andy.
Baddicks.
He had to run round him. He's shorter.
Oh,
No, he didn't get it.
Oh, he didn't get it.
No
All right,
credit.
well,
But
that's a throwaway.
He did scare Scott enough to just kind of underread it.
No, that's a throwaway. I've done the throwaway. That's not 3 points to Baddicks.
No, I don't think he touched it. Andy
Oh,
with a dodgy throw, and
Oh.
God, he's trying to thread the needle there. So straight back again.
Ooh.
Would look good if it worked.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Tim.
He gives it back.
Not
to 30, and it's just to nothing.
Oh,
Or is
wait!
it?
Oh!
Oh. Jay did great to make the space up. I'm pretty sure that was to 30. Oh, he just about should have
jeez.
got that in the end.
That was
just-
great effort.
Yeah.
That's called why you always run after the disc. You never stop running after the disc. Jay. All right. Here we go. Jay, do not let that. Yes, good. He held the round. Oh, yes, beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh,
great
okay.
undercut there from Dan.
Dan understanding his role. And then he dumps it straight off. Beautiful.
Doesn't want to get blocked by Rob again.
Understands. Oh, Dan sprinting deep.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
yeah, he's got this. Oh.
Great work from Dan. And that is heartbreaking for Titans. That is.
Oh.
Did they get 3 turns that point? And each time they just gave it back.
Saying with space in the world and saying understanding how quick Dan is, just throws it up there
Yeah,
and
put it out in front of him. There you go.
made it really hard for Sam to even have an opportunity. All right, here we go.
Yeah, that is tough. Because Riptide didn't get those Ds back. They were just, for the most part, given.
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit tighter on that, but hey, that happens. All right, so Riptide certainly in the command of this game. They've certainly made better use of their possession. But here we go. Titans just need to score a point, and all of a sudden they're within 3 again. So,
Yeah. So, I mean, for the Titans, Riptide are starting to make more errors, but Titans are getting tired too. So, yeah, they've really got to start picking it up. They've got about 10 minutes to go, so really need probably the next 2 points.
yes,
Otherwise, it's going to get really difficult.
100% agree. I think what Riptide's greatest strength today has actually been the handle of defense. I feel like Titans haven't been able to get the reset as much as they would like.
Yeah. To the point that they've got Scott Sward, who's a cutter in the handler space, because they're trying to do something.
All right, here we go. This is what we like to see. ISO 30 against Sean.
Yeah.
Now, 30 already showed which way he would like to go.
Sean is just
Oh,
playing really
Sean.
tight on him, and Scott,
Felt
That
the
is-
pressure.
that is questionable. So Riptide have made it a point to try and shut 30 down, and they Titans ISO 30, and make the whole play around him. So it's an interesting call.
One understandable Titans made. The captain, remember 30's the captain, so he
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
called himself as
Yeah.
such a play.
And he can usually get free whenever he wants, but he's been bracketed pretty good so far. And Sean has decided, no, it's time for a huck, and hucks are always good when they're to Lockie Eichner.
Oh.
Scott nearly gets that. Oh, another one. Pretty close.
Lockie's patient. There we
Yeah,
go.
good
Maddox.
work. Andy.
Oh,
It's going to make Johnny work, and
Oh.
Johnny gets it again.
that is the experience.
Yep.
That's karma of old
Yeah.
throwing right there.
And he's decided his friend Johnny is not done enough cardio recently.
He's like, here's a pen and paper. Even though Johnny's now coach of Outbreak, he's certainly still showing that he's got the speed and agility to certainly keep playing.
Yeah.
He actually played Div 1 mixed with Error this year. It's also an important point to make. So he still can play at that extremely high level there, and look at that, just beautiful cut. 30 was actually really close to it.
Yeah.
All right.
So again, a pretty easy turnover there.
Yeah.
So they tried the ISO. At least they're trying something different. Interestingly, Sean Lace often likes to try different things. Maybe he hasn't felt like he's need to try much different than what he's done tonight. It's
Well,
obviously worked.
I actually think in this game, when you're up by so much, and not disrespect your opponent, it's actually a really good time to try things that maybe you want to try and throw out in future games.
Slap on the one unsuccessful zone per game.
Yeah, we haven't seen the one
Yeah.
unsuccessful zone
Yeah.
per game.
Well, that didn't work. Let's move on.
No.
So yeah, no zone.
I guess there's very, very little wind, so.
Yeah. So I think some of the defences have been a little poachy or clammy or something like that. But Not much else.
All right, here we go.
Mostly match.
Tim Davis receiving the pull.
So back to the Tim and Sam O'Connell. They've punted Scott back into the cutting space.
And 30.
Oh, goodness. Just a laser to Kev there. And Johnny's
And-
like,
Oh.
Johnny's like, you want your dodgy throws? How about this?
Oh, Lockie.
Lockie. Dodgy throws don't matter when the target's
Oh,
Lockie.
dear.
Oh, my goodness.
Lockie's just...
He's been the difference tonight. Like,
Honestly,
do
Lockie
this.
taking his end zone grabs.
and again,
has-
where'd he start?
Look-
Started in the midfield again.
He started almost where the disc was.
Tallis is there. He's no slouch. No,
Oh, my gosh. That's beautiful.
it's just ridiculous. So apparently aimed at Dan
Roberts at the front of the end zone, and that was hit by Lockie somewhere in the middle of the end zone.
Surprised that wasn't.
All right. So,
I'm sure Johnny, wanted to say, I saw Lockie running somewhere
Yeah.
through the middle, and I just put it up.
yeah, Johnny was saying my vision was 100% on Lockie,
Yeah,
and that throw
definitely.
was perfect for him to sky all those guys. I just like giving Lockie highlights. All right, here we go. Riptide. Titans actually haven't hit a couple of passes recently. They haven't hit more than 2 passes in the last couple of points. So,
Yeah, in fact, one pass turnovers, or maybe one swing, one pass turnovers.
oh yeah, normally it's the pull. All right, so there's a chance for them to really just try and hit some passes, build some confidence back, We've got 8 games after this to really, dig in.
And they are missing 2 top players, so they are missing
Exactly, so
Sam and Wilson.
which is 2
So they've-
very big losses.
So they're back to the standard vert.
Oh, yep, 30 at the back, trying to work out free. Oh,
Kev is working again at break space. Not sort of coming. Scott Swart gets the under. Again, the
He's
deep
going.
throws, and Scott is throwing deep again. And this one is floaty.
Oh, for years. Oh,
And
Sang. Yep,
gets
Sang.
the D. So again, just too floaty. Gives way too much time. Looks like Sang got the D there. Ryan will be
Sorry,
disappointed.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan
sorry,
would
mate.
be like, what? That was mine. It was my 3 points. All right, here we go. So here we go. Baddocks with the disc, with Kevin on him. Just in that open pass again.
Yeah.
Lockie, who I think is actually been Riptide's best player tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely. A lot of other players have been solid. Andy's been really, really solid. And, great up the line pass there to him.
And Dan's gone
Yeah.
again.
Sean's demanding something here. Probably the swing. No, gets it up the line. 30.
Beats 30.
Oh,
Sean
Sean.
still showing his dominance to all these younglings.
Andy, great fake out. Great swing. And
Lockie's-
Lockie.
Oh!
Oh, did he catch that? It's up. Yep, it's
It's
up.
up.
It looked like it might have been down, but yeah. So Dan, he's trapped in the corner here. It's a chance for them. That great dump to Andy. And Andy. Easy one.
Sang with
cleans
the
up.
cleaner. All right, I just want to say, Riptide, the one thing they've done extremely well today is always follow the disc.
Yep, that's another one. So Lockie's got a few, and now Seng's cleaned up Alfie's near drop.
Look at Lockie, he was really on edge there. He's thrown it down. Oh, beautiful. Cut up there. That was a good clear by Lockie, which created space.
Alfie,
Oh.
it's a great take from Seng. Seng's been excellent as well.
He has. He's been really solid. Considering that he's also just come back from playing a tournament in Melbourne. He's held himself really well today.
I think he's he was really critical early because he's forced Titans to do something different because Titans just expected Ferdy to just run around and do his thing, and Seng just really shut him down in those first few points.
And then Titans went, well, they've tried all sorts of things. They've tried moving players to different spots.
Yeah,
Try and create something, but just not gone their way.
Yeah, they tried a vert, they tried a horror, they tried an ISO. Not sure. They've tried hucking it a lot. It's definitely not worked. So now they need 8 points in a row.
All right,
to
here
win
we go.
this. So let's go.
All right, Riptide. Riptide played really well today, though. It looks
Yeah.
like Titans were going to make a comeback there. But Riptide have stayed strong to what their strengths are. And they've just played really good Frisbee, really. They've moved the disc really well. They haven't had too much trouble on offense.
Yeah, it's looked pretty clean. After half, they were a little bit dodgy, but they've sort of cleaned that up now. So 30 back in the handler space, and it's another huck, but this time it's a good one to Rob. Rob's looking around, and great throw to Brian.
Who's also had a really good game. Just he hasn't quite had enough teammates also really good with him.
Most cutters, when they get the long disc, want to get it dumped off to a handler, not Rob.
No.
Rob wants to throw the score.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
He also read that perfectly. All right, here we go.
So that was much better because that's one of their good deep players like Rob. It was sharp. It wasn't floaty. There was a lot of floaty stuff.
Yes.
Just really didn't give his opponent a chance. So
We'll try and throw it flat as possible, especially to the quicker players because you know they can get to them. Someone like Rob.
yeah.
They don't need the disc hovering in the air for them to run onto because they'll just get there.
No, just gave the defender no chance.
Even though it was a really good effort by Singh.
So now 7 in a row.
All right. Let's go. I believe in a comeback. Let's have this game go for a little bit longer.
So another tall lineup here for Titans. So Tallis, Tim, Scott, Jay, Bryn, Rob, like all tall players. So can they play something? Play some of that hard under. Try and get an Aaron Huck or something. A dodgy
Titans
pull.
have really struggled. Outside Tim with his maybe 2 good balls, Titans have really struggled with their pulling tonight.
Yeah, Tallis is absolutely livid with himself on that pull.
All right.
And he
I
decides
assume it's a brick.
and he's... No, he's... Oh,
Nope. Wait. Oh.
thought he was going to go sideline for a moment. I didn't actually see the call.
All right.
No, it is a brick. And they
Right,
are
here we
doing
go.
horror this time, and there's a lot of under poaching.
Oh, here we go.
A lot of dodgy defense there, but
Oh.
Lockie picks it apart.
Loxy's like, thank you
Alfie's
very
open.
much. Oh,
Great throw. Alfie
Baddocks.
is looking for it.
Oh.
Good pick up there from Dan. Another one from him. Lockie open again. He
Oh,
wants to
he's
throw the
got
hammer. First hammer of the
Oh.
game. It is dodgy.
And it's... Oh, wait,
It's
there's
down.
a call.
Oh, there's a call, yeah.
All right.
So,
Oh, Tim
I don't know if
wants...
there's too much in there. It looks like a bit of a drop, but it's hard to tell. Certainly Lockie decided that it was time to unleash. 6 points up, chance to end it. Throw the crossfield hammer, but
All right. People taking their time. Oh. Oh, I'm not
don't know.
sure.
yeah, it looked like Alfie just dropped it.
Look,
But whether there was a bump beforehand, because it only takes a little bump, especially
yeah,
on a
but
hammer.
all right. I think it's Alfie saying it's retracted.
Yep, retracted.
Retracted.
All right, so turnover.
Oh,
no, they're still talking.
Oh, no. Uncontested.
Oh, okay. Uncontested foul. Thought it was a retraction for a moment. It's actually an uncontested foul.
All right, here we go. Back with it. Oh, it's free. Someone run to that front corner. Cone.
Johnny,
Yeah, there we go.
Johnny.
There we go.
As soon as you
Correct.
went to Johnny, you're like, yeah, this is going in.
Yeah.
So
Johnny's very patient with the disc. You know, he looks for people in front of the end zone.
that's going.
And that is game. Well, that was well played, Riptide. After not winning a game last year, they win their very first game this year. So congratulations on
Yeah. So
that.
pretty dominant performance. Can't say too much given Sam and Wilson, two of the kind of top picks for Titans, aren't here tonight. But, they beat what's in front of them and they did it pretty convincingly. A little bit of a comeback in the middle, but ultimately they just ran over them in the end.
Yes, and Titans, well, they can go away going. They may have been down their 2 top players, but I think one thing, it was actually their defense, I think, really struggled, right? And their offense just really struggled to get moving without someone really centrally controlling the disc, and they just really struggled to create movement, especially in that dump space.
Early on, that defense really struggled, and then later on, those last few points were just they were just hucking it to nothing.
Yeah.
So that was a few things they've got to figure out.
They've got a week. Join us next week for 2 games. I'm not sure who's playing who, but thank you for joining us.
No worries.
ULTI.TV